Good morning friends. Today we are going to show you modeling and simulation of energy harvesting wireless sensor networks. We will use a simulator called NetSim Standard. This is version 10.2 of NetSim. Let us start. Here first we need to select type of network which we want to simulate. We will select wireless sensor networks. We have other type of networks also, but we will go into wireless sensor networks. So initially it is asking for grid setting and sensor placement. Grid setting means the distance in x and y axis, and sensor placement strategy we will choose via click and drop. So this is the front page of NetSim simulator for wireless sensor networks. Here we have sensor node. We will select one sensor node. We will select one sensor link, WSN sync, and one WSN agent for sensing. This is basically the sensor module of the wireless sensor node, sensor A. In the first simulation, we will go to the properties, Zigbee. We will disable the energy harvesting. By default it is always on. See, you can note down when energy harvesting is on in wireless sensor network node power option, then there is a option of setting the charging current. Charging current can be 0 to 20 milliampere. Energy harvesting, the NetSim says energy harvesting is the process by which energy is derived from the external sources like solar, thermal, wind, and kinetic, and captured stored for small wireless autonomous device like those used in wearable electronics and wireless sensor networks. So let us first simulate this scenario with energy harvesting off feature. This is the sensor range. Sensor range is 100 meter, and this is sensor interval in milliseconds, 1000 millisecond. After 1000 millisecond it will send the packets to the gateway node. So these are the other different layers: networks layer, Zigbee network layer, Zigbee data link layer, physical layer. At network layer, its IP address, sensor node 1 IP address is 10.0.0.1, and it is using ARP protocol. And data link layer, it is IEEE 802.15.4. Physical layer, same protocol is used. Frequency is 2.4 GHz, data rate 250 kbps, chip rate is 2000, symbol rate is 62.5, modulation technique used OQPSK. And there are some other parameters also. In the carrier sense only CCA mode is used. Then energy detection threshold is -95, receiver sensitivity is -85 dBm, antenna gain 0 dB, antenna height is 1 meter. Connection medium is wireless. Reference distance is 8 meter. Path loss at 0 dB 10. So let us accept. Energy harvesting is off. These are the other parameters like initial energy of sensor node is 0.5 milliampere hour. Transmitting energy 8.8 milliampere. Idle mode 3.3. The battery voltage is 3.6 volt. And this is the sleep mode current consumption, receiving current consumption. Accept it and run it. I will run it for 10,000 millisecond. Actually we can select for 100 millisecond also, but the difference between the energy harvesting enabled and disabled is not visible in 100-second simulation. So we need to increase simulation time so that we can visualize the effect between energy harvesting and non-energy harvesting sensor node energy consumption. Now the simulation is running. The NetSim takes the simulation in command prompt during running. It takes more time because we have increased the time, simulation time. Now it is 18% completed, 20% completed. Now the simulation is completed, and the NetSim shows NetSim simulation results. So we have another window, that is NetSim packet animation. We will run this simulation. See, the sensor node A, it is sending the packets to the sync node. Let's change some values. It will show the IP address also. We can see the battery level also. Agent movement I am disabling, node movement I am disabling. So now the data is, the sensor A is sensing the data from the agent and it is sending it to the sync node. You can see if I reduce the animation speed, it is sending sensor F5. This is the packet and it is the gateway node is giving the Zigbee acknowledgement. So the sensor each time sends the packets to the sync node and the gateway node gives the acknowledgement. You can see the battery level of each other. Here the battery level is keep on decreasing, but here the battery level will not decrease because it is main supply powered. Let us increase the animation speed so that the simulation gets run fast. Now the simulation is running. The sensor node is sensing the packets through agent and sending wirelessly to the gateway node called sync node or P node. Its IP address is 10.0.0.2 and the sensor node IP address is 10.0.0.1. So now after the simulation is over, we can see the results. This is the result window. Here, this is TCP metric table, queue metric table, network metric table and IP metric table. Let's see the details. First, we are mainly interested in energy metric table. This is sensor metric table. This is energy metric table. We can see the total energy consumed by the transmitting node was 6480 millijoule. So this is very important. We can note it down, 6480 millijoule for 10,000 second simulation of single sensor node. The transmission energy consumed in millijoule is 42 millijoule and energy consumed during the receiving mode is 3.6. Idle energy consumed is 6433 millijoule and sleep mode is 0. So total is 6480 millijoule. The gateway node energy consumption is 0 because it is receiving, the analysis has not been given because it is main supply powered. Now we will run the same simulation for energy harvesting enabled simulation. We can check the another parameter like sensor metric. This is the number of times the agent sends the counts. This is the agent ID. This is the distance. We can check the IEEE 802.15.4 metric also. It shows number of packet transmitted by the sensor node and received by the gateway node. So acknowledgement received, clear channel attempts and other parameters are also there. We have network metrics. In network metrics at the TCP layer, we can see the number of packet transmitted, data packet 544, control packet 547. Number of error occurred during packet transmission was 0. We can also check the number of byte transmitted, 37,974. We can save this all data like in a single page with the scenario. Now it is saving this complete scenario with all results so that this data can be transmitted over the internet. This is NetSim standard. This is the experiment performed on 8th August, Wednesday.